Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a review, demo and swatch video on the very newly launched Sugar Cosmetics Rage for Coverage Foundation. They have launched 15 shades in this foundation range, and this foundation retails for Rs. 7.99 and it contains 25 ml of product. My shade happens to be the second deepest shade that they have launched, and the number is 52 and it is called CORRETTO, which I feel that they could have brought more deeper shades in this range, but it's not bad either. But I really wish that they bring out more deeper and darker shades in this range. The packaging looks like this, very classy and sleek and easy for you to travel with because it's a tube packaging, and also you do get a bit of control over how much product you squeeze out from the tube. The texture of this foundation is like a rich moussey texture. It feels quite thick when you dispense the product out from the tube, but when you blend it out on your skin, it feels very lightweight. For being so thick and moussey, it feels very comfortable on the skin. It dries down to a completely matte finish. Since this foundation has that rich, thick, moussey consistency, to apply this foundation you have to be a little cautious. You just have to dab the foundation instead of rubbing or blending it in. When you dab the foundation on your skin using a brush or a beauty blender, this foundation seems to have an even coverage all over the skin. With a brush, definitely this foundation has more coverage, and with a beauty blender, I did notice that the beauty blender kind of soaked in most of the foundation, so the coverage was much lesser. So I would 100% stick to a brush when it comes to this foundation. Now, without wasting any more time, I'm going to swatch each of the foundation on my bare face and show you how each of the shade looks. I'm back with a full face of makeup, you guys. So this is how the foundation looks after a full face of makeup. It does look a little bit more smooth and has that soft focus which they have mentioned. The finish, as you can see, is completely matte. There is no shine whatsoever on this foundation. So it is more suitable for oily skinned people than dry skinned people. Coverage wise, this has a lot of coverage to it. It's a little higher than a medium coverage with a single layer itself, and when you build it up you do get a fuller looking coverage. This is gonna be good for people with acne marks or pigmentation or fresh pimples on their face. If you have an acne prone skin type, I think this foundation would be great to conceal them. Talking about the longevity of this foundation, since it is on the matter side, this foundation does stay up pretty well on the skin. I also tested this foundation with a mask, and this foundation managed to stay on my skin pretty well. Yes, there was a little bit of transfer on the mask, but it did not come off completely from the skin. The foundation was still intact on my skin, so that is great as well. My T-zone does get a little bit oily because I have an extremely oily skin type, but it's not drastic. Just make sure to prep your skin very well before the application of this foundation, because prepping is very important with such kind of foundations with a lot of coverage and a lot of mattifying property to it. Even if you have a drier skin type, make sure to use a very rich moisturizer to make this foundation work on your skin type. Also, it's not too pricey, it's kind of in between, so I think it's quite affordable as well. Also, my bronzer, blush, highlighter, everything went on smoothly on top of this foundation. I didn't have any problem to blend them on this foundation. This foundation does oxidize a little bit. When you saw me applying the foundation, this foundation looked very bright and a little lighter on my skin tone, but now as you can see, it has kind of managed to adjust with my skin tone and it has become a little bit more darker. Would I recommend the Rage for Coverage foundation for you all? Yes, if you have an oily skin type or acne prone skin type and you want to cover up all of your pigmentation and spots on your face, you should definitely try it out. It's a good one. Those were my thoughts about the newly launched Sugar Cosmetics Rage for Coverage foundation. I really hope that you guys found this video useful and helpful and enjoyed watching it. If you did, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, comment, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Make sure to hit the bell icon to get notified each time I upload a new video on my channel. Take care of yourself, stay home and stay safe, and I shall see you guys soon in my next one. Bye!